enough. You will go no further.
You shall not pass! Oh.
Stop now.
Okay. So it's seriously time to get out of here when they start throwing vehicles at you. Alright, let's go this way. Oh dear. Okay, so you guys remember on a previous episode I said that I had played a bunch and then lost it because of corrupted files. Yeah, what I lost was a lot of me dying on this particular section of the game. Whoa. Yeah, put those anywhere. That's fine. Whoa. So hopefully I won't die nearly as much, but that's a try. And did I make it? No, I did not make it. Whoa! I wonder what would happen if I actually was running fast enough for Alan to be directly underneath one of those when they came down. What it would look like on the death scene. Okay. Truck. Woo! Alright. Car. That would hurt. Run! Good lord. Oh, hey, crazy lady. Still got your lantern, baby, I see.
You made it. Well done. I'm glad I was wrong. But it was a foolish chance to take. Don't worry about the noise. We're safe here. I have looked after the well-lit room for many, many years now. There is no shadow in the well-lit room. The power is fail-safe, and all the bulbs are numbered and changed regularly based on their make and model.
Right.
Numbered. Escape the dark presence. Sounds like an objective Dexter would have.
It was active during the Second World War. They operated here back then. They must have built this.
Yes, they did. It's my place now.
I killed them all. By examine, you mean begin cutscene.
And I won't need to worry about the room anymore, because 6 and 33 and 118 need changing soon, and I don't want to climb up the ladder to change them because it's very late and I'm tired. And if you take it, I won't have to do that anymore.
The page was autobiographical, a memory from my childhood. But I didn't write this. It was a page written by Thomas Zane. None of them were supposed to exist anymore.
Alan, 7 years old, would fight sleep to the bitter end. When he did sleep, he soon woke up, screaming, the nightmares fresh in his mind. One evening, his mother, sitting by his bed, offered him an old light switch. She called it the clicker, and flicking the switch would turn on a magical light that would drive the beast away. To imbue the talisman with all possible power, she added that it had been given to her by Alan's father. Alan never knew him, and anything of his took on mythical proportions in his mind. With the clicker firmly in his hand, Alan finally slept like a baby. Now, almost 30 years later, Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
My mind swirled. I'd given the clicker to Alice, yet it was here. Zane had written it into existence in a story I had written.
Yeah,
I can
okay.
get to her now. I can finish this.
So, Zane wrote about the clicker, but Alan is writing about Zane. Okay, that's weird. Alright. Alright, so what we're gonna do, I'm pausing this so I can speak without talking over music and getting a copyright strike. We're gonna keep going, so I'm just gonna go ahead and skip the little interlude here and go straight into the next chapter.
Previously on Alan Wake, I wrote a horror story that has come true. Thomas Zane did the same in the 70s.
You will go no further.
If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story. No one will survive.
You knew Zane! Thomas Zane! You're the Lady of the Light in the song!
He left something behind to help me. The clicker.
Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
I can get to her now. I can finish this.
And episode 6, Departure. Alright, so we're going through another flashback here. You can tell it's a flashback because he's not wearing his normal jacket.
I had a hangover. My head was
It's the
about
one
to
time in the game where
explode
he's wearing
and the light
different
hurt my
clothes.
eyes. I needed my sunglasses and painkillers to dull the pain. In
Oh,
one of my
jeez.
finer moments of self-deception, I swore to quit drinking. The sunglasses made the world look bearable. Now I could keep my eyes open without feeling
Which
like
is
a
weird
vampire in the
because
sun.
I'm not looking at the world through his eyes and yet it still got darker. So that's kind of wacky. But okay. Once again, odd washing machine in the bathroom.
The pills worked fast. The prospect of being awake started to seem bearable again.
I want those pills. Good lord.
There was a message waiting for me on the machine.
Oh, is that what that green light is? Thank you, I appreciate that. Okay. Just looking around here, I don't know if there's any collectibles. Yeah, let me look around just a moment. Locked. Okay, so apparently I'm locked in my own house. Any coffee thermoses? Manuscript pages? Anything like that? Huh? This would be weird if there was a manuscript page here, I guess. So I guess that's the TV that was in the box last time I was having a flashback. Okay. Yes?
You have one new message.
Ow! Are you still asleep? Wakey, wakey!
Well, if I
Shouldn't
had
you
just hit the
show
button
on
to
your
listen to a
TiVo?
message,
If Alice wasn't too mad to record it, as she called
that
me
means I'm not
earlier and really
asleep.
chewed me out. Yeah, we went a little overboard last night. But parties are a part of this business. Al,
But
look,
alcoholism
I'm
is a
friend.
part of this
She's not doing your
business.
career any favors by trying to run your life like that, okay? I'll talk to you later, Al. Watch the show.
Watch the show. Yeah, you watch the show. I'm playing a game. So, you know. Love how they had to slip that product placement in there for TiVo.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Harry
Dude, you need to take that TV back. That is blurry as heck.
Thank you, everybody.
Look at that.
We have a great show tonight. I've been talking with the best-selling author Alan Wake about his new book,
Man.
The Sudden Stop.
Need to calibrate the heck out of that thing.
Good read. Go buy it. No, it is a good read. Look, I'm gonna be honest here. Is that wise?
Says you normally
No,
watch
but I'm gonna do
TV
it anyway.
standing up.
I got people who give me the lowdown on books. I'm a busy guy. But this one, I actually read from cover to cover. I mean, I'm a big fan.
Wow, thanks.
Now, this might be a spoiler for those who haven't read the book yet. Based on the sales figures, the two people
But the
out there
twin
who haven't
did
read the
it.
book yet. But this last book is all about the death of the main character, the hard-boiled New York detective, Alex Casey. Now, there's been a lot of outrage about this. Why the hell did you kill Casey? What the hell were you thinking, man?
Good riddance. No, seriously though. 7 years and 6
That's
books
weird.
is
It's
a
like
long time.
blurry,
He
and
was
then
a
when you
gloomy
back up,
guy to
it's
spend
a
all
little
your working
sharper.
hours with, and it was a good run. But it's time to explore new things. My next book will be a departure from the old for me.
You selfish bastard, always thinking of yourself. Well, you've certainly given us a lot of entertainment over the years. Hey, now that you mention it, Casey was a gloomy guy. Never had much luck with his love life with the ladies. Was that autobiographical in any way?
Yeah, no kidding. Casey's lady friends tended to die on him. With Casey, it was all about his pain. No, nothing autobiographical about that. I'm a happily married man. My wife is my muse.
Well,
My
congratulations.
wife tells me to write
That's
about women
great to
dying.
hear. So, how's the publicity tour been treating you?
Good, great. But I gotta say, I'm glad to be back home in New York.
The news a lot lately. Lots of parties and, you got into a fight with some paparazzi.
Oh, man. Well, the guy was really in my face. I lost my temper. I know that wasn't cool.
You are famous for that
Yeah.
temper.
Well,
Is this translated
also
from
write several
Spanish?
books.
Because the lips are not
Your
moving with
latest
the
novel
text
is
there.
called The Sudden Stop, and it's in bookstores now. Go get it. That means the two of you out there who haven't bought it yet. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for you tonight. I want to thank all our guests for the evening. Alan Wake, Sam Lake. Once more, do the face for us, Sam. There it is. And our musical guests, Poets of the Fall. Thank you. And good
Oh, I have
At least
expected
I've
him
been
to
fine.
say,
I told myself I could live with
"Oh,
that.
Gods of Asgard." That would have been funny.
I didn't say anything stupid if that's what you want to know.
Okay, Grumpy. You want an aspirin or something?
Are you going to start with me about drinking now?
You know what? Go back to sleep, Alan.
Wow, I
What?
teleported
Now you
on the
can't
other
even
side
talk
of
to
the
me?
room.
Well, this morning I was angry because you said you'd be home at midnight and you showed up at 7 a.m. and passed out in mid-sentence. Now I'm over it. Are you angry?
This goddamn tour. It's gotten out of hand.
Oh, honey. It's almost over, right? We can get back to normal. Then you can start writing again.
I'm sorry, honey.
Alan, you're not thinking straight. Just take a shower and go back to bed, huh?
Yeah, you're right, honey. I'm sorry. Once this is over, let's go away together. A vacation. Just you and me. Some peace
Just you
quiet.
and me and hordes of undead shadow zombies. Such a romantic vacation.
Somehow, the clicker was the key to the cabin. I had to return to Cauldron Lake to save Alice.
What? Nothing
I'm going
happened?
back to the lake to finish this. I'm going to write an ending to the story in the manuscript on my own terms, to make it all right.
Why can't you just write it here?
The last page is still in the typewriter. I need to read it first. Everything needs to be just right. Zane tried to cut some corners, and it didn't end well.
Okay, ready when you
Cut
are.
himself out of the entire.
I'm sorry, Sarah,
In
but I need to do
existence.
this alone. Barry, take her gun. Miss Weaver, close the door when I leave.
And for God's sakes, put the lantern down. You're gonna burn yourself. Seriously.
Good luck, Al.
See you later.
Weirdo.
When I got out, it was warm and sunny. I'd flicked the switch of the clicker. Had it done this? I didn't stop to question it. I had to take advantage of the sunlight to get to the lake. On Zane's page, I'd stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, about to use the clicker. That's where I was headed.
So now we have dueling, reality-altering authors. That'd be kind of a fun, sort of take on a wizard's duel. Two guys with typewriters facing each other. writing up
Alone,
into existence different
in
things
daylight,
to kill each other.
surrounded by the beauty of the Pacific Northwest landscape. It was
And a
hard
six
not
pack
to
of beer.
let doubt creep in one last time. I could still chalk everything up to a
And a
dream.
giant
a
Verizon
delusion.
sign.
I had enough imagination to make up something like
Product
this. Having been in the
placement.
cabin all this time, trapped in a story inside my head, gone mad from grief over Alice's death like Hartman had claimed, there would be no way of knowing.
Okay.
I told myself it didn't really matter. My course was set.
My vehicle is fully gassed, and we're leaving.